we're doing like home time for Corona, I thought I'd take you on a baking tour. All my favorite recipes are in here. So when I eat something which I really love, I put it in here. And I've collected quite a few recipes over the years. Today we're going to do banana bread. I'm going to help you by showing you how to do it. First of all, you need an apron. Because if you don't have an apron, you might get really dirty. You don't want to do that. You want to keep everything nice and clean. Because we want to be clean. No germs. Ew. Yuck. So, apron and wash your hands. Some soap. Not too much because it'll get into the banana bread. Ow! That's hot. Dry my hands. Okay. There's some Dutch recipes in here, and you can see there's some Dutch words that you can read, but you shouldn't because we're doing English. Here's my page, and you can see I've made it many times. There's like all smears of stuff, and there's actually, I think, some walnuts and grossness there, but I don't mind. It's my house. I'm fine. Are you ready to start? I'm going to first tell you what we need, okay? And then I'll tell you how much you need when we do it later. All right? Hellmann's mayonnaise. It sounds kind of weird, but sometimes people put oil in things for making it really smooth and nice. We use mayonnaise. So I'll tell you how much later. Sugar. We need tons of sugar. It's an American recipe. They love sugar. So, sugar. Flour, which is really important because otherwise, would it be bread without flour? No. Walnuts, and I'm just going to show you, you need to peel them. You can buy a bag of walnuts, of course, but these are from my brother's garden, and I just spent half an hour cracking them and making them into little pieces. So these are the walnuts that we are using. I got them from my brother's yard, and then I cracked them. Put them in the bowl for you. Sophie loves walnuts too, look at that. Baking soda, which you can buy at Albert Heijn or any other shop, I guess. We also need some salt. Very important ingredient is the bananas. Make sure they're kind of old. These look disgusting. They're still delicious. They need to be mashed, and it's just much easier to mash them. They also have a much better taste in the cake if you use these kinds. So anytime your mother has old bananas that you don't want to eat, you can freeze them, or you can just use them for banana bread, which you'll know how to make after we're done. Are you? Are you excited to make it? I have these two pans, which I bought, I don't remember. They're a little bit wider and a little shorter. They're really nice for this bread. I'm gonna double the recipe today, so we're doing 2. I almost forgot, we need eggs. Nice eggs. There's still even a little feather in it. So you know they're from chickens, not other things, not machines. They are from chickens. Okay, so you need to really butter these. I use oil sometimes or a spray, but butter today. The next step is preheat the oven. So for my oven, this is what you need to do. I like to put it at 160 because it needs to go in there for quite a long time. 160 is a good temperature, but sometimes when ovens are really hot, you need to even make it a little lower or a little higher, but maybe the first time you'll find out. It shouldn't burn. It should just be nice and slow, actually. So, preheated the oven. Now on to our next step. Oh, come on. Sorry. We need half a cup of Kraft Miracle Whip, which I'm using this for, remember? The Hellmann's mayonnaise. We need half a cup for each recipe. So today I'm doubling the recipe. That means I need 1 cup. But I do like to use half cups, because then you don't need to have such a big thing and you can empty it faster. Okay, so we open the Hellmann's. I like to take a spoon. Don't have to be very, very exact with the mayonnaise. You can just go like this. So that's half cup. Put it in here. I don't like wasting mayonnaise. So I have really nice little scoops that I use to actually get everything out. See, I don't like to waste because you pay for everything, right? Well, maybe your mom pays for it, but I need to work hard for mommy. So there we go. That was 1 cup of the mayonnaise. Okay, so next are the eggs. It says 1 egg, but how many do we need? 2, because we're doubling the recipe. There's the eggs. Take 2 out at a time. Oops, I got the feather. There we go. 2 eggs. And then I need to add the bananas. I told you that we're doubling it, so you actually need 3 if you're going to do just 1. But today we need 6. So what I like to do is use this masher. It's actually for potatoes, but I always use it for this because it's really good to just... And see, because we've used kind of older bananas, they're nice and soft, and I just kind of mash everything. Mash the bananas, and now I just need to get all that egg in there nice and right. Just make sure there's no big pieces of banana left. For this recipe, the dry ingredients need to be first separated from the wet ones. So wet ingredients, dry ingredients. That's why I have 2 bowls. And we need 1.5 cup of flour. But of course we're doubling it, so we're doing 3 cups. I'm using the half cup thing again. 2, 3, 4, 5. I was a little worried about my flour because I've been going to the grocery store every day and there has been no flour because people have been just buying all the flour because they think there won't be flour to buy. Next is the sugar. We need 1 cup for 1 recipe, 2 cups for 2 recipes, and again this is half a cup, so I'm adding 4 of them. A lot of sugar, like I told you. Guess I won't be eating it now. I know I'm on sugar. So next is the walnuts. I'm going to just add these walnuts because I think this is enough, but you should actually have 2 times half a cup. And I'm making them a little smaller, just like that. If you're allergic to walnuts, there's no need to use them. They taste really good without walnuts too. Oops. So, baking soda, remember this one? It says 1 teaspoon each, so 2 teaspoons. And it doesn't mean a Dutch teaspoon, but we'll talk about the little different measurements later. And we also need 2 teaspoons of salt. It's 1 and 2. So now we need to mix this quite well, just to make sure we get it all blended together. Ingredients. To the wet ones. So that's what we're doing, and then we're mixing it all up again. Not too much. There's no need for that. It's just enough to mix it so it's all wet. Okay, so the mixing is done. I've got everything combined. There's no dry flour anywhere. And now it's time to put it into the bake tins. About half. It's not too important to be very strict about that. You can kind of just see. So I'll put a little bit in here now, and then I'll go to the next one. And remember, I always like to clean everything out so you don't waste anything. These spatulas are perfect for that. Okay, so a little more in this one. Everything's in, so we're almost ready to bake, guys. Excited about that. Wow, this is such good banana cake. Wash my hands again. Ow, it's still hot. Forgot to change the temperature. Ow, 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 ow. So the oven's ready, and we can put her in. Two really nice banana loaves. I'm going to set the timer. Oh, it's not working like I want it to. Like I said, 60 minutes. I did 64 now because sometimes it's a little bit longer. I'll make sure I also set my Siri. You know, I always use that one. Hey Siri, set timer for 60 minutes.
Ik kan de timer niet voor een specifieke tijd zetten. Zal ik in plaats daarvan een wekker zetten?
Nee. Zet de timer 60 minuten. Ik moet even opnieuw. Zet de timer voor 60 minuten.
Oké, 1 uur en de klok loopt.
Siri doesn't understand English. She's so dumb. All done, guys. That's it for my baking. Of course, when they come out, I will try a piece. But for now, goodbye. I'm just gonna have a little sleep in the sun. 60 minutes is a really long time to wait. Time for the banana bread! When you take things out of the oven, don't forget the oven mitts, because you'll burn your hands. Ovens are hot, 160 degrees Celsius. Whew. Well, they're ready. And there's one, look at that. Oh, doesn't it look delicious? They turned out perfect. Wow. Number 2, oh, that's so great. Delicious. Well, that's it for the workshop. I hope you really enjoy baking. Let me know your results. Put a thumbs up in the comments below. Let me know what yours tasted like. Goodbye.